Hi all, welcome back to Quiz Lifestyle Vlog. Today I have an amazing travel vlog for you. My road trip from Bangalore to Prayagraj for the Mahakhumb Mela and the sacred Sangam snan. Stay tuned till the end for the detailed experience of this divine journey. Let's begin. Our journey started from Bangalore, covering over 1,750 kilometers by car. The route was filled with breathtaking landscapes, bustling highways, and pit stops at some delicious food joints. Taken for our road trip was Bangalore via Hyderabad, Nagpur, Jabalpur, and Prayagraj. The roads were smooth and we made sure to take enough breaks to enjoy the changing scenery. If you're planning this road trip, make sure to start early and plan your halts. So, this was a small halt entering into Maharashtra. The roads were a bit narrow and were under maintenance, and this was the dhaba where we had chai and a little bit of pakodas in reasonable prices. And we started our trip. Well, before entering into Prayagraj, let me explain about what is Mahakumbh Mela and why it is celebrated. Mahakumbh Mela is the largest religious festival in the world, celebrated once every 12 years in Prayagraj, Allahabad districts, Uttar Pradesh, India. Millions of devotees, saints, and tourists from across the globe gather to take a holy dip at the Triveni Sangam, the sacred confluence of three rivers, which is Ganga, the river of purity, Yamuna, the river of devotion, and Saraswati, the river of wisdom. And Saraswati is also called Gupta Nadi, which is mythical. Believe that bathing in the Sangam during this festival washes away sins and leads to moksha. The event is mentioned in Hindu scriptures like the Puranas and the Mahabharata. The festival is associated with the legends of Amrit, nectar of immortality, where drops of Amrit fell at four locations in India during a cosmic battle between Devas and Asuras. These locations became the four Kumbh Mela sites. Mela is held at four different locations in India: Prayagraj, Allahabad Triveni Sangam, Haridwar Ganga River, Ujjain Shipra River, Nashik Godavari River. The festival follows a 12-year cycle. Mahakumbh Mela every 12 years only in Prayagraj it is celebrated. Purna Kumbh Mela every 6 years in Prayagraj. Ardha Kumbh Mela every 6 years alternate between Haridwar and Prayagraj. Kumbh Mela every 3 years rotates among the four locations. Of Mahakumbh Mela, Sahi Snan, saints from various akharas take a dip in the holy waters. Nagasadhus, naked ascetic saints covered in the ash, known for their deep meditation and yogic powers. Spiritual discourses, sessions by revered gurus, saints, and scholars. Cultural and religious processions, grand parades featuring Hindu sects, elephants, and spiritual music. Is this Mahakumbh special? The largest gathering of human in the world with over 100 million people attending this cultural heritage, a mix of spirituality, devotion, and cultural celebration. And finally, we have reached Prayagraj around 5:45 a.m. in the morning. We have did overnight ride because to avoid traffic and few blockages. After reaching Prayagraj, we headed straight to the Mahakumbh Mela, one of the world's largest spiritual gathering. The energy was unreal. Millions of devotees, saints, and tourists from across the world had come to take part in the grand event. The air was filled with chants, devotional songs, and the scent of incense. After entering into Prayagraj, we directly went to Arial Ghat, which is Sector 24, next to VIP Ghat Sector 3. Yes, we have faced few challenges to park our vehicle, but somehow we parked on the banks of river Yamuna, that is inside Chandra Gate. This is our first glimpse of Mahakumbh Mela, and after parking the vehicle, I started exploring the ghat for few details. Real Ghat is next to Chandra Gate, Sector 24, and it's very easy to access people who are coming from Bangalore, and people are very kind and very helping. It's the river Yamuna, and before going to the holy dip, the Sangam Snan, we need to cleanse our body and then go. For that reason, I have used public washrooms which are very clean and well maintained. And this is Chandra Gate, and here is our car XUV 700. Thanks for the safe ride. Used public washrooms for getting fresh and getting freshen up. I have kept my luggage inside the car and few valuable things, and also took the Sangam things where I need to arpit for the Triveni Sangam. Yeah, let's go for the boat club and let's hire one boat. So this is the water ambulance. The hospitality was very good and it's very comfortable. So we have finally hired a boat and we are 5 of us and they have charged us 300 per person. It's totally 1500. This is Yamuna River. From Yamuna River we are going to the Triveni Sangam point, which is a merge of river Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. This is the river Ganga. So you can see the differences in the water and all. Many beautiful and unique birds can be seen at Triveni Sangam. These are actually migrated birds, also called Siberian seagulls, black kites, and pied kingfishers, etc. Birds usually arrive in November and December when the cold increases in the native region, and these are completely safe and you can also play with them, you can feed them, etc. We have reached the Triveni Sangam. One of the most sacred experience of this journey was taking a dip at the Triveni Sangam, the confluence of the Ganga, Yamuna and the mystical Saraswati river. It is believed that bathing here washes away all sins and grants spiritual liberation. The water was cold but refreshing. The spiritual energy of the place was surreal. Devotees around me were chanting and offering prayers. This is something you must experience at least once in a lifetime. Triveni Sangam, devotees perform Arpit rituals as an offering to the divine. The rituals are dedicated to Lord Surya, the sun god, and other deities seeking blessings for prosperity, health, and spiritual well-being. Arghya to Lord Surya is must and should. Devotees stand in the holy water and offer water to the rising sun while chanting mantras. Flowers, milk, and sometimes honey are poured into the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati, symbolizes purity, devotion, and surrender to the divine. And I have done the deep dan. Please take a vow while dipping in the water, asking for forgiveness and divine blessing. Mantras like Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya commonly recited. Finally, I have completed my Sangam Snan and I started back to the banks of Yamuna River. 5 of us and we have completed our Sangam Snan and started for banks of Yamuna River. Generally, the boat person gives 30 minutes to do all your rituals and Sangam Snan, and please try to stay in water for as long as you can. The water was very cold, but it will help you. It will rinse your aura and it will remove all the negativity from your body. There are so many benefits of taking this spiritual bath. Despite the large crowds, many people experience deep peace and meditation here. Sitting on the banks of the rivers during sunrise and sunset fills the mind with calmness and gratitude. The flowing water creates a natural rhythm that aligns with one's breath, helping in mental relaxation and focus. During this Mahakumbh Mela, millions of sages and devotees gather, creating an unmatched spiritual energy field. Visiting Sangam is not about just dip in the water. Whether you seek peace, blessings or a new beginning, Sangam has a way of touching the heart and soul. For part 2, Hara Hara Mahadeva.